This paper looks at hypochlorous acid as a potent antiviral agent against COVID. And I really feel I have to emphasize that this is hypochlorous acid, not hydrochloric acid, two very different things. This one right here, hypochlorous acid, is safe for skin and safe for hair. And the shorthand for it is HClO. Before we dive in, I want to say that soap and water is going to be the most effective for use on your body, and then a shampoo on your hair. And I want to emphasize that dry shampoo, it doesn't have any of the ingredients that would activate COVID. So it really needs to be a legitimate shampoo that you would use with soap and water. But if those aren't options for you, then hypochlorous acid might be a very good alternative. And it should be treated like doing a shower. It can be used after the dry shampoo step in your hair routine and can be spritzed on the skin surfaces after going out. In this study, they used cell cultures and then did a suspension test, which is a test to measure virucidal activity, and they found that a hypochlorous acid solution of 59.4 parts per million decreased the level of virus below the limit of detection within 10 seconds, even when it was in the presence of optimal growth conditions. And hypochlorous acid has a lot of advantages, such that it's not toxic, it doesn't irritate the skin, and it isn't flammable. Therefore, it can be used as a pretty good disinfectant against COVID. In a recent study in 2021, it was reported that hypochlorous acid inactivated COVID by more than 99.8% within 1 minute, and this was using a hypochlorous acid spray. And then here's the data on a log scale. So this would be untreated, this is fully infectious COVID. And then there's an increasing concentration of hypochlorous acid, where COVID is going below the limit of detection at 56.3 parts per million. And in this specific study, their hypochlorous acid solution was produced by IPOSH Local Power, where their solution was purified by the ion exchange method using sodium hypochlorite, through which residual sodium ions were removed, where their hypochlorous acid solution should be considered as containing not only hypochlorous acid, but also hypochlorite ion. So not only are they producing hypochlorous acid, but also a free-floating HCl ion, which is essentially just a reactive molecule.